It's Friday morning, my admin day, and it's also the day I have booked in to go see Dr. Nick at Health Space in Lane Cove to help adjust my back and my hips. After a really big leg session on Sunday, I've just been feeling a bit tight through the lower body and through the hips. So he has come in and adjusted everything, so I'm good to go and doing my chest session today. It is chest day today, my not so favorite day of the week, but it is the time I actually get to jump back on the bench because I have let it rest last week doing all that isometric, single arm, unilateral work. So this time I'm going to try and load up the bar. I'm going to start off with some barbell drop sets because I'm short on time today, so that'll help me save some time and really push through the muscles. Then I'm going to go into some inclined bench press with dumbbells, some push-ups, and maybe even some declined bench press. I haven't done that in I don't know how long, so it'd be good to hit up some lower muscles in the lower pectoral area today. Lesson learned today: when you're doing declined barbell bench press, make sure you have a spotter with you. Today I haven't done it in ages and I had no spot and I decided to go heavy, and unfortunately I got stuck, and now I have a nice barbell line across my abs because I had rested on my stomach while I caught my breath enough to try and get it back up to the lever. Otherwise, smarter move would have been to bring the side hooks down lower than they already were. Maybe that would have helped me out. But more or less, that was a fun little challenge. So chest day is done, lessons are learned. Now I'm off to shower, change, and go to Bondi Junction Fitness First Platinum for a training course. Workout's done, time for me to grab my food, quickly eat, pack my second lunch, jump on my scooter, and head down to Bondi. Back home safely from the training course. It is so hot here in Sydney today. I thought I was going to melt, faint, or collapse off my cycle on the ride home. It's concrete city on the highway, freeway back home, and when you're riding with a leather jacket on, it doesn't make it any easier or cooler. I got home, took a nice cold shower, didn't even flinch. Got my cold green smoothie that I'm drinking, waiting for Jrad to come home because tonight is going to be date night. We're going to go for my treat meal at Gomez y Guzman, and then I'm going to go do some bowling. The course today was really interesting. They were talking a lot about how to program for clients and how to assess clients. And one of the take-home things for me that I hadn't known and was new to learn was one of the assessments regarding the hip structure and how it mobilizes. If there's limitations that are actually contributed to the way the body is structured, there are certain squat patterns that shouldn't be carried out because the risk versus the benefit isn't worthwhile. So I have a little clip I'm going to put in here where they're talking specifically about that hip test, and that was the big take home I learned from today.
So we know that normal is around sort of 40 to 45 degrees external and around 40 degrees internal rotation, which is normal. So the fact that you can see me doing this with Mike, straight away says he doesn't have a structure along the hip in the form of an anteversion or retroversion. Now if I lay my female down with femoral anteversion, remember I said they have a lot of what rotation? A lot of internal and no real external. So when we do this test, we go like that and we get a lot of internal. So if I let this hip right up, you'll see often something like this happening. And then when we try to do external rotation, it's solid. Now there are three types of infield. So you've got your tight infield, which represents sort of muscular tightness. You've got your hard leathery infield, which could represent capsular. And then you've got your bony block, which is more structural. So we do this and it's a solid infield. Now guys, this is so important for anybody that needs to have rotation at the hip. Walking, running, throwing, and some of the
Favorite place with my favorite guy having a treat meal. Bowling center. And this is how date night begins. Date night. It's just before 9 o'clock because I'm a nana and I like to get to bed early even though it is a weekend. So I'm just making my cup of tea. So I have my tea ready to go and Jrad and I are going to chill out in front of the TV for a little bit and call it an evening.